What's up guys, PenguinShadow here, and today we are back with another episode of PentaCraft. Now, last episode we worked on the wall surrounding the base of our spire. And, well, I say the base, more like the platform. Hello cow, how are you doing? Doesn't care. Anyways, so we built the wall surrounding the platform. Today we're building the base and the first layer of our spire. Possibly the first two layers depending on how far we get in. So that is what we're doing today. We're going to start actually building up the spire, which is going to be a big step and pretty exciting if I do say so myself, because once I get the spire complete in a few episodes time, I will have enough room to do other things, such as set up a proper enchantment area instead of just a little floating enchantment table right there. I'll have enough room for tons of furnaces, so I can have a cool furnace setup maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have room to do so much stuff on so many different floors and levels of the spire. I'm excited for it, so hopefully we can go ahead and get that done reasonably quickly, because I do want to move on and do some other stuff. I love building the spire, but because every step of it is different than the last, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I do want to do some other stuff too, so I don't want to be spending this entire series just working on building our house. I still have to make a front gate. I still have to make a proper entrance to this. I have not done that yet. I will do it at some point soon. But for the time being, is what it is. So we're just gonna walk through here for now. Eventually that'll be a nice big arced entrance, but we're not gonna work on that right now. So let's go ahead and sleep so we don't get ambushed by mobs, and then we will go ahead and start on our spire. Oh right, Mott is on. Hey. Working on building my base. Can you speak? Hopefully he can, so that we don't have to worry about tons of mobs and stuff, because that's never fun building at nighttime and getting ambushed. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep quickly, and there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Mott. Now, time to build the spire. So we're going to need to go ahead and get some materials for this. Still working on a silent keyboard, by the way, so I apologize for all that noise. So, I apologize for that. Alright. How are we going to do this? We're going to need, definitely slabs. We're going to need tons of slabs. I know that for sure. I'm not really going to need this stuff. We're going to need probably some sea lanterns. Let's see. Let's think about this. We're going to definitely need stone bricks as well. We're going to need tons of stone bricks, and as well as cobblestone. Alright. Hopefully that should be enough for now. And I think that'll be good. I think that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out how large our main thing will be, because it's not going to take up this entire area. It's going to be a little bit smaller. So, trying to think of how to do this. Oh, let's see, go ahead and count it off in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. I think that'll be a good size. We'll go ahead and just make a little ring and see if it is. Go ahead and do it in slabs. No. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see if we can make a nice little circle pattern kind of thing here. How well that'll go if we try and do that. We're going to do it a little bit differently than how we did this, because this is more, I don't know. We're going to do it a little bit differently. So we'll go ahead and do that, and see if this works as a little kind of circular pattern here. I may change it. I probably will, but we'll see how it looks. That's not bad. I like that, actually. I really do. Now that that's done, we're not going to start building this up. We're going to start building a little miniature platform on top of this platform, and then we'll build up from there. So what I mean by that is, since we have this, we're going to have kind of a structure support thing coming up here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and put down some slabs, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put down some slabs here. And it'll go like this. Like that. Nothing too fancy, but just a little bit of something right there. And then we'll fill it up with some bricks, like that. And now that I think about it, we're actually going to need to go ahead and make this cobblestone, because I don't want to get confused between which part is what. You're not going to even see this, so it doesn't really matter what it is. The cobblestone will be fine. But in case you do happen to see a little bit of it, because I'm not exactly sure how much of it you will or will not see, so we'll just make a cobblestone so that it does blend in, but it doesn't really matter, because cobblestone is not the hardest resource to get. Eventually, once I breed up my cows enough, I do want to make a level 30 enchantment table and enchant the diamond pick that we have, and hopefully get some kind of efficiency on it so we can just mine tons of cobble without having to worry about it. So, okay, now we have this. And we'll leave this, we'll put it there. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and do this for the other sides as well. So, like I said in a previous, I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 episodes ago, but in one of those episodes, I said that we're not going to worry too much about the end stone, and because I knew it looked very plain. The platform looked very plain, just being completely end stone, except for this on the outside. I said don't worry about it because only a small bit of it is really going to show, because we have this thing on top. So only a little bit of this is actually going to show up. So I think how I'm going to want to do this, after I put this in, is I'm going to want to go ahead and, well, hold on, let me think about this. So we have this in place now. I'm going to want to go ahead and, not actually sure, how am I going to want to do this? So if I were to build this up, like this, then well, the entrance is going to be over here. This is going to be the entrance to the place. But over here, it's going to be cut off, which I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're not going to worry about that. So now that this area is done, we have little things sticking out just for the fun of it. We'll go ahead and put 2 more around here, just so that it does kind of wrap around nicely. Just so that it has a little bit more depth to the corners of it. I think that looks good. And now we're actually going to start building. And okay, I'm glad I picked cobblestone, because that is going to be like that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and make a small little pattern. We're going to use these because I think these will look really nice, because I do want to, for the most part, hello zombie, for the most part I want to keep a kind of stone brick kind of look, but I do want a little bit of color added to it. So I'm thinking that we'll go ahead and make a nice little base of this, just so that it has a little bit of color and not the entire bottom part of the tower is all just gray. Zombies. Actually, Mott just said he was going to be right back, so let's go ahead and sleep. But we can't because you're here. There we go. Let's go ahead and quickly sleep before the spider attacks us. And there we go. Now, let's go ahead and plop those down so no one can get in. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm thinking that skeletons can still snipe me, can't they? Yep, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be a really big pain, but you're dead now, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Yep. So, we come in through here. Most of this is going to be stone bricks. If I'm being realistic, most of it's going to be stone bricks. And then we're going to have... Well, is it? Here's what I'm going to do. I have an idea. Not sure how good it'll look, but I have an idea. I think that if we put some slabs so we have some areas where a little bit of sunlight can get in, that'll look good. So I think if we have these placed around like that, and then we'll have things like this. No, I want it to be stone brick. I haven't used stone brick slabs yet. I want it to be stone brick slabs. Get out of here. Stupid zombie. No! For crying out loud. Really? 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 Well, that's a bit annoying. Alright then. That is extremely annoying. I'm not too happy about that. It's the dirt that annoys me, because now this is going to have to grow back. And I don't even have enough to completely do it. Yay! So now we're going to have to go in and go all the way back to those islands over there so that we can get dirt, because creepers are butts and decided to break my stuff. Get a wheat farm's doing well. Let's go ahead and just grab 3 stacks of dirt so we don't have to keep making trips every time a stupid creeper decides to blow up. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is not die from this. Have heart, we're good. We're going to, well, once I patch up this dirt, I'll continue my thought. Alright. How do I want to do this? Do I have a fence? Cobblestone wall. There we go. Oh, it blew up more than... Gosh darn it. Stupid creepers. And it blew up. It blew up. It's a brewery. It blew up slabs as well, which is fantastic. I have slabs on me. Okay. Back to my original thought. We're going to need to go ahead and make stone brick slabs. That's what I was originally going to do. That's what I was originally going to do before creepers decided to ruin my day. So let's go ahead and make a few stone brick slabs for this. 30 should be plenty. Now we can go ahead and place them like this. Alright, I'm not doing this. I forgot I wasn't going to do this, but... Well, no, we'll go ahead and do it, and then I can always just replace it whenever I need to. So we'll go ahead and put them all along there, which will hopefully let in some light to our area, because I am going to be adding sea lanterns, but I do want there to be a good amount of light. So we have this now. which is a kind of castle-y looking thing, but that's because we're not finished. This is a spire, not a castle, so we're going to go ahead and put another layer of stone bricks on top of all of this, so that these are just little kind of peephole window kind of things, so that we have a little bit of natural light coming through. That's good. We have a little bit of natural light coming through now. And we can go ahead... This will be a floor, by the way. There will be a floor here, so we'll be standing, like, up here. So, yeah. Just so you know, this won't stay. We're gonna have a floor. I'm not sure. What kind of floor? Stone brick, probably. Yeah, realistically, it's gonna be stone brick, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be stone brick. So, do I want it stone brick, though? That's the question. Maybe not. Do I want it cobblestone? I'm gonna just go ahead and do the floor, just because this is gonna annoy me. Do I want it to do cobblestone? I'm probably gonna cover it with carpet or something eventually. So it probably actually doesn't matter because I'm thinking I'll do carpet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do carpet, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think it matters because I'm gonna end up doing carpet. So we'll just go ahead and place cobblestone here just so that we have a little bit of floor. So, now that this is done, I think the next thing that we're going to want to do is, well, we're going to need to add more to this than just 3 high. This is going to be eventually, the first floor I want to be 5 high, or 4 blocks high and then a roof at least. So, how am I going to do that? I think I'll go ahead and just repeat the same pattern I did. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to repeat the same pattern I did for the first floor. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and repeat the pattern. So, it was this beautiful stuff right here. This is going to be more colorful than I thought. I'll have a nice kind of sea-ish kind of theme to it, which is good because we're on an island. So, a sea kind of theme is good. And then we're going to have our stone bricks and our slabs, which hopefully we have enough of. I hope. We're going to have enough slabs, however, we're not going to have enough bricks themselves. That could be an issue. I could put 2 high. No, because we're going to need more for the second layer anyway. I'll go ahead and save the slabs for when I actually need slabs. We'll just grab another stack of stone and turn them into stone bricks. There we go. We're running through a lot of stone here, so we're going to go need to... Well, I'm going to go need... No, that's not proper English. I'm going to go and have to get lots of more cobblestone and to make it into stone off camera, which is always a fun time. Sarcasm, but whatever. If I want a good build, you gotta do what you gotta do, even if it's not the most fun thing in the world. So now that we have this, we can top off the layer. This is our first floor of our spire done. Now, how do I wish to do this? I think that we're gonna go ahead and I think what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to go ahead and cut it off right here with what material should we use for this? I'm thinking these bad boys that will extrude a little bit, and then, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. We'll have a little bit of prismarine bricks. How do you make prismarine bricks? Can you make them with prismarine? Probably not. We'll have a little bit of this sticking out, and I think, and then that'll finish off our first floor. So let's go ahead and do that. Do I have any more cobblestone for for the flooring. Or better yet, do I want to make a cobblestone? Because even if I cover the second floor with carpet, I think I'm going to cover all the floors with carpet just so that it looks good. Am I going to be able to have a nice roof? That's the question. Stone brick seemed like the easy option. Or, so that it looks like you have an even higher roof than you really do, we could potentially put some slabs down, like this. I like that, because that makes it feel like you have an even higher roof than you really do. So we'll go ahead and put slabs down, and I think that will make it so we have our first floor of our spire complete. We haven't gotten to the second floor or the supports, like I said earlier, because if it's going to be a tall tower, I think supports would look good, just kind of jutting out diagonally, but they're going to link up to the second floor, I think, a lower part of the second floor, so we haven't quite gotten there yet, but I think that it will be good, and I'm going to need to go ahead and torch this up. Bam. Alright. So I think if we just go ahead and grab a few more of the normal stone slabs, then that'll be a wrap for this episode. We'll work on interior design later. This is just the main portion of it, because I'm not going to go ahead and work on carpet and stuff. So for the time being, we're just working on the floor and the walls and stuff with the spire. We're not going to work on carpeting or any interior stuff like that. That'll be for later on, after the entire spire is complete. And that's not where that goes. And that's going to be floating there for eternity. Alright. And that's not where that goes either. Alright, and that is done. That is our first floor complete of our spire. I think it looks pretty good. And now that I think about it, I believe that, if I'm not wrong, there'll be two here. I believe that if I'm not wrong, the sea lantern light will come through the carpet, so I don't even think we have to have any lighting necessarily, even though I might add a sea lantern. Actually, should I? Sea lantern light here wouldn't look that bad, would it? Yeah, that looks good. If we put sea lanterns on the corners, just give them a little bit of something. And then from the outside, that doesn't look bad either. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll go ahead and wrap up the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. It would be much appreciated to make sure, so that I can see that you guys are enjoying this series. And if you're new to my channel, I have other content such as FIFA 15 Career Mode, as well as some random Minecraft minigames, and the occasional just completely random game that has nothing to do with anything. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.
12 seconds later.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I forgot about this. I forgot to finish this. I completely forgot about that because I might not be doing the second floor, but that's still technically part of the first floor. I forgot. I am very sorry. I already did my outro. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to go ahead and finish that before we actually end off the episode. Let's pretend like I never did the outro. Actually, I don't really feel like saying the entire outro over again, so we're gonna pretend like I did, but we're not gonna go ahead and say it. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? But I'm not gonna say it again. So, let's just pretend as if after I finish this, I say it, even though I don't. I don't have prismarine bricks. We'll figure out the prismarine bricks. I'll do that off camera. I'll do that off camera, because that's not the most exciting thing in the world. So we're gonna go ahead and just have a little bit of stone slabs poking off of it to signify that this floor ends and the next one begins. Because I think that'll look pretty nice. Hopefully. And that will be about it, I think. Yeah? Almost. Almost. There we go. Alright then. Now we're done. Now we're done. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to... Yeah, I'm not doing this. Just skip back in the video about a minute. Goodbye.